You, my friend, have been lied to. Follow your passion sounds deep until you realize that most people are passionate about things that destroy their lives. And then there's Jocko and Goggins talking about discipline, doing things you hate, and suffering. Doesn't that contradict passion? Like, what's actually going on here? I used to be passionate about video games, like deeply. They gave me a sense of progress, community, and they were just super fun. But looking back, it's a net negative. And if I would have followed that passion, I would still, every day for many hours, grind Minecraft and Rainbow Six Siege. Same in school sports. I love basketball. Why? I was good at it. I didn't like football. Why? Well, I wasn't good at it. So what's the pattern here? It's that you're not passionate by default. You become passionate when the world gives you positive feedback. You do something. You start receiving positive feedback. It starts becoming fun. You do it more. You become even better. And there you go. You just created a loop. And at some point, it will become so much fun that you label it as passion. That's how I got addicted to video games. But this has major implications. Most people think they have to find their passion, but really you have to earn it through skill and feedback. You literally become passionate about something by sucking at it for a lot of iterations for some time until you get good at it. And by the way, you don't need fun to do something. Here's the nuance though. You, just like me, are naturally better at some things than others. Genetics, upbringing, wiring, whatever. If I were 5'2", I would have not liked basketball as much. And there's a lot of factors at play here, like IQ, height, strength, personality components, and so much more. There's this story in the Bible that back as a kid really pissed me off. It goes something like a father has 3 sons and he gives each one of them different amounts of talent, which is money. One son hides the talent out of fear, and the father's mad at him, not at the other ones who risked it in order to multiply it. And as a kid, I really thought that story was unfair and just straight up outrageous, but it really gets at something important. You get some amount of talent in your life, and what matters, truly matters, is what you make out of that talent. And I can't stress this enough, but for your life, that's literally all that matters. And yes, talent is not equally distributed. There's no law of physics for fairness. Execution is the great equalizer. And nobody watching this is so bad off that they literally cannot do anything. There are still 3 more things to say here. First, what should you do if you feel lost? There's 3 strategies that you can really do here. The first one is going wide. So try lots of things quickly and see what catches traction. The second is going fast. So start with what feels lightest to you. It doesn't necessarily have to be fun in that way. And then just become ASAP to get into that feedback loop. And the third strategy is going ROI. So start with something that opens doors, like gets you a lot of money or just leverage, so that later on you can venture into opportunities which just suit you way better. The second thing of the last couple of things to say here, and this is one of the most brutal truths in this video, is that if you optimize for something, some fields will dominate others. For example, let's say that you want to maximize your money and that nothing else matters. In that case, quant finance will beat philosophy. Not because it's morally better, but because the reward structure is just different. There is an underlying reality out there where different actions lead to different outcomes according to some deep rules like evolution or physics. The same goes for status or female desire. Female attention follows mostly outcomes, not your inner vibes. That is not wrong. It's just how evolutionary reward structures work. You don't have to like it, but you should understand it. Third thing is that it's not always going to be fun. With everything, there's going to be times, and a lot of those times, where it's really just not fun at all. That is where you need discipline and grit. So, to conclude, passion is skill times feedback plus time. Don't wait to magically become passionate. Build the loop and use your natural advantages. If this helped you solve your confusion, then subscribe. This channel is for people who try to act according to reality, not just some wishful thinking. I also have a video on how to get rid of materialism. It's in the description down below, just like my Instagram. So go follow me there and shoot me a DM if you got any questions. Have a great fucking day, and let's fucking go.